Just wait until this big cloud moves in the next 30 seconds. Man, they're moving fast. A cold front just moved in. It did. Moved through the state. I love these times for real. It's about 6:15. I'm trying to get out to one particular spot out here to see if I can find something before it gets dark and cold out here. Man, it's already like 53 right now. No, about 54, 55, more like it. It was 73 less than 2 hours ago. And by 8 o'clock, by the time I start trying to get out of this heaven, it's going to be down to 49. Happy springtime. Doesn't matter what direction I go in, it's always going to be the same steps every time. Man. Every single time. Yeah, we definitely need some rain. We do. It hasn't rained in like 2 weeks. No, about a week and a half. Real hard. I passed a few baby ponds out there. Little tiny ones that had tadpoles in them. You know, praying for the rain to come back so they can survive at least another 2 weeks. I know, guys, I know. Dude, there's gonna be a snake out there. I know there is. Yeah. All right, I know. Heaven and hell at the same time. It's exactly what it is. Beautiful heavenly scenes mixed with danger, all in the same. Yeah, just wait. Give it another 2 weeks. You'll see this grass neck high with snakes sitting all over the place. Which means what? Will I be doing this? Same as that thing in another 2 or 3 weeks. It depends. I would say yes, I would. What ends? All right, we're almost there. All I got to do is just go through one little spot. Heavenly. There's a gravel bar. Is that the one I searched before? But the main gravel bar is not too far from here, about maybe 300 feet. Let's go over here. Let me look around real quick. It takes forever to get out here. And I'm only going to hit up 2 different spots. And if I'm lucky enough, I might find something. If I can get there. Let me go on with it. I don't have too much longer before the sun goes down. What is this? Might be something. Might be something. Might be amateur. I do not know. That looks amateur. Thanks, guys. Oh yeah, these waters are cold. They're cold. They're cold. They're cold. Glad you can join me during this after-work adventure. Look at that. Heck yeah. Perfect triangle. I can't take all of them though. I told you I had to stop taking all of them. All right. We have one we might have to study. Yeah, that's nothing. Dang it. Yeah, I have this idea up here in this ancient creek. If I hit it early enough, we might catch them intact. No pun intended. Don't even think about what I just said. You crazy. You sure already know what that means, what I just said, in many respects. Yeah. If you catch them in the beginning, they might not have a chance to get broken in. Broken. Let's check out this one right quick. That could be something. That could be one of those flat edge things. That's exactly what that is. That's the top of one. Maybe that's the whole point. There's micronapping on the right side. Look at that thing. Heck yeah. We might have something here. They have the rounded off beveled bottom here. I don't know if that's the whole thing or if that's just the top of one broken off. But I can tell. I can tell right there. My archaeological mind. I can tell because of that side. They worked it like a blade for real. Heaven. Let me keep on going. Where the heck were they out here? Dang. They will fake you out. Like Greg Maddox on a Sunday. Don't worry about it, it's nothing. I know. Nothing at all. Is that a fake preform, guys? Come on now. I'm just going to check this thing back. I can't take any more fakeness. What should I do with this, guys? Should I take this home and study it? Let me go ahead and do that. There might be only one or two items I might find today. It's about 7:05. Sun's popping back out. Getting colder. I might be asking for trouble trying to get out of here. I'm definitely going to be asking for these angels to help me try to get out here safely. Man, no, I'm not leaving. I'm going further, further up. Every time I come up here, I have to get up just to get down. Oops. Yeah. This is what I call an ancient man's adventure. Moving slow. Anything could happen. I might get attacked, even getting briars in the crotch. Alright. What kind of archaic perfection do we have out here today? If anything's left intact. Because it wasn't hit by a bunch of rocks. Ooh, look at that. Like a typical spring morning image. They're talking. Let me keep looking. I might find something crystal clear. Ready to throw into the pocket. And then into a museum. I don't know yet. Heck yeah, I made it across. This little log jam right here. Is that a bone? That could be. I'm going to take that back to study. They didn't have farms up here a long time ago. And it's modern up here. Everything's modern. They just don't throw things in the creek like this. There's a golf course on the other side of the main road. This is hard. This is stone. It's turning to stone. We might have another artifact here. I got to take it home and study it for sure, though. That could be turned into stone. Might have an artifact here. Not really an artifact, just something that was used or left over from the natives thousands of years ago in this archaic creek. Might have found something. I don't know. Where you at, Muhammad? I saw you last time. That's a good guy right there, Muhammad. Yeah. part of heaven. Out here. All these major cherubs out here just appear out of nowhere. They do. Yeah, that's crazy. That thing, what the heck? Okay, is that stone or is that a bone? Look at that. Look at that line. Look at that line. Look at that line right there. Like they drilled it or something. That's definitely turned into a rock. Heck yes. Could be a bracelet or a ring or something. All right, we might have found something heavenly out here. That's a good find right there. It's got something that's man-made right there. Man, it's getting a little bit darker out here in the shade. We might be lucky that we found something right here. Let me go ahead and keep on looking and give my heart a chance to slow down a little bit as you look at the light. Bam. I'm not saying the D word, I'm saying bam. So the light peeks through. Nothing else yet. You better believe I'm looking slow. I am. These grounds are unstable right here, which means there could be anything that could be dislodged and pulled out of here. Yeah, but I did find something that's right next to me. Of course, I'm taking it out of here. It's got those colors. Look at that. You laws of nature do a grand job with the artwork out here that we, the stuff that we create. Let me go ahead and put this one down and pick that one up. Heck yes. And while we're at it, let's just sift through the white right here. Blue, my favorite color. That is perfect. Electric blue just about. Man. Not that great on this side, but still. We'll use them in all perspectives as we go along. Bam. Bam. Exactly. You know what? I was wondering if I help this poor fish swim his last swim, her last swim, will they give me another artifact? Watch them say no. Watch them say no. But they know how I think about things. Yeah, it's okay. It's not going to kill me. Come on, baby. You know how Leonardo does his thing when it comes to life and death. Take your last swim, baby. It's the main reason I came out to this side today. So I can look through probably one of the largest gravel bars in this entire creek for at least 2 miles. Who knows what's hiding in these crevices. But I found something, I did, in the water. I don't know, it's probably fake, probably nothing at all. I'm just going to take it. It looks like one of their little tiny knife things. That's probably what that is. Just going to add it to the study chest for now. We'll talk about it later. Yeah. But let me go ahead and keep on rolling. I just barely walked in here. And I'm going to have to spend a lot of time in this one single gravel bar. Yeah. And even in the water a little bit. I can't believe it. Cannot believe it. I made it all the way to the end of the gravel bar. The beginning of it, really. And found absolutely nothing. What the heck? And one rational mind would say, it's completely almost impossible not to find at least one little thing in here. It took me about 35 minutes. It's about 7:40. Nothing at all in here. Nothing. And I used that microscopic mind of mine in a different way in my eyes to zone in, zoom out, and found absolutely nothing. All I found was what? Our exit for the day. Yeah. But I do have one last artifact. I do. Going right into the pocket. Let me go ahead and get on out of this heaven for tonight. I'll see you guys tomorrow night, wherever I might go. It's almost 8 o'clock. What the heck are they doing to me out here in this heaven? Yeah, about 3 minutes till 8. They want to still have me work a little bit more. They do. I'm a little bit further up the creek. They told me to turn around. We might have something for you, Leonardo. I don't know. Let's take a look. As I'm looking around, my face is going in a different direction while the camera's facing down. Ooh, that's warm. We have part of a knife. Part of something. Could that be... That's a knife? That's some kind of weird knife. Needs to be cleaned off a little bit. Look at that napping. I'm so glad they wanted me to keep working for them. This is my part-time job after work. That's a good find right there. That is definitely something right there. Whatever, yep, that is something. I can see the napping right there. Whatever it is, it's either one full piece or it's broken in half. That's a good find. We've been finding some strange pieces today after work. Nothing. Yeah, I didn't tell you guys that. This is what I consider my part-time job. One of my many thousands of part-time jobs is walking around and talking with them. Dude comes out to talk with them. Yeah. Man, I totally forgot about this gravel bar. Maybe it wasn't even here last time. Let me go ahead and keep looking. At least I found another different kind of artifact. Heck yeah, what the heck is that thing? Maybe that's what it was. And they had it on a stick or something. And they tied it from the bottom. If you can picture that. A different kind of artifact. Man, all right. We'll take it. We'll take whatever we can find out here. That's of historical significance. Yeah, let me get off the phone and look around a little bit more. Who knows what else they have out here for us. If anything. I think they gave us something. I see napping, but it's broken. It is, guys. Or is it? Yeah, it's broken. I don't even know if it's the real deal. I don't know. Yeah, that's something, all right. It's probably broken in 3 or 4 different places. Look how they hammered that to death. another point, but it's broken. It's unrecognizable. Only one mind can recognize that over time. Yeah. Let me go ahead and continue. They brought me up here for a reason. No reason to stop now to get up there. I'm not. Looks like this is going to be a weekend gig in another 2 months or so. But yeah, I found the bottom of one. Yeah, I did. Feel to even focus. The light is so dark out here. There we go. Yeah, I found the bottom of one. The whole top is missing. I'm so happy they made me go further and do a little bit of extra legwork. Man, look at the art they're working on out here on this poor dead, bush. Maybe I should ask the beavers if I could take some of this. I don't know. Use it for art or something. Study it later. That's cool right there. Sawdust. They have a stash going on up in here. Look at that. They have a collection. Freshly cut. Yeah. The landscapers of heaven out here. If you know what I mean. Well, time to get my butt out of here for good. Until next time. I'll see you guys tomorrow night. Who knows where I'm going to end up. Dang. What a sunset they have going on up there. And I'm missing it. I bet it's real nice though. I see nothing but orange and pink and green, purple, blue, all lined up. Another into a week of after work exploring. Man, let's take a look at what we found this week. Yeah, it's about that time of year where it gets dark later. Man, look at that. Everything in my life is a reference picture. Even the glow of the sun on the blinds at whatever, 8:30 at night. Cool right there. Even the reflection. The geometries combine. No, don't worry about me. I'm just matching up angles in my mind. Let's go ahead and get serious at the moment. See what we have in this bag right here. Let's go ahead and empty it out. But we definitely have to be careful. We might have something monumental in this bag right here. But you already know we do. Dang. Another end to another week of At the Work Exploring. Let me go ahead and have a seat before my back gives out on us. And I'll fall backwards. For real though. Yeah, check it out. I know it's a week. That's all. I try to do the math. How many artifacts can I find per week? Just strolling out in heaven. That's it. All over God's green earth. Them. Their green earth. Their green heaven. And just picking up the scraps. That's all this is. A bunch of beauty in heaven. Yeah. A bunch of artifacts. A bunch of time in my hands. Yeah. A bunch of garbage also. Go figure. Garbage man of heaven. That's all I am. You guys are crazy. Why are you going to work me like this? I know. If only I had nothing but a bunch of garbage bags and a couple of garbage trucks. Straight to New Recycling we go. In your local recycling center. Heck yeah. Where do you guys want to start with this one? I know. You saw a few pieces you're excited about. Just like I was the second I laid eyes on them. In the waters of eternity. Or thereabouts. But I'll tell you one thing though. Like I always do. This time of spring. You just don't know what you're going to run into when it comes to the weather. You don't know if it's going to be 59 degrees or if it's going to be 89 degrees. You just don't know. That's one thing I love about it so much. Exactly. We got rained on a couple of times. We did. Like when we found that gentleman right there. Piece of plastic, a toy. I'm not going to throw him out. I'm not. I'm just going to keep that for one of my vaults. And bury it out in deep in the woods later. That's all. But some of this stuff, you know, is going to be collected for art. Like the can with the blues in it. The geometries. And they did some work on that one. They did. Look at the rust tones on that. The dirt of time. Sands of time. Whatever. But let me go ahead and look at this thing right here. Nerf gun. Dart. Whatever you call these things. Came across it. Just picked it up. Stuffed it in the pocket. Added to the pile. But I definitely have to do a clean out. I do. I got to go through almost every single piece that's insignificant in my collection. No matter what it is. And throw it in a garbage bag. Yeah. And get rid of it. The right way. Not the wrong way. But still. When the waters of eternity rise. You don't know what they're going to bring out. What they're going to develop. What they're going to expose. Listen to me giving some more suspense to the video because of my dang sinuses. My bad, guys. It's not really an act. It's my sinus infections as always. Yeah, but check it out. Look at this. You better believe I'm going to be using this for something like this. Bam. Yeah, they gave it to us. They did. Let's move real quick. You want to slow it down? Yeah, do a time lapse backwards, whatever. But look at that thing. I saw this. I saw building window frames. Just architectural motivation. Exactly. Came from some machine, some modern day printer, whatever it may be. And I saw a flawless piece of art. A fragment of your time. Collected from the waters of eternity. Now imagine if you found this. Imagine if you found this 10,000 years from now. Imagine what it would look like after I allowed the laws of nature to have their hand in it. To do what they want with it. Scrape it up. Tear it up a little bit. Break some pieces off. Mold it. Whatever. Just like a quartz rock or something. Anything you could think about, guys. Come on, think about it. Use your imagination. Da Vinci style. Almost makes me think that I should have just left it out there. But there's no guarantee that I'll be right back in the same exact location 10,000 years from now. Gotta put my faith in the Lord as always. Man. But still, check it out. Little guy right here. I don't know. Where's the trademark at? On his chest? I guess the little D stands for Da Vinci. And backwards, D-A. Oh, look. Go figure. Da Vinci's world. Someone just... Alright, never mind. I'm not going to say what they just said on my left side over here. D world. Da Vinci's world. Huh. Oh well, that's a cool little item. I like that one. It's going to be buried in one of my tiny little vaults somewhere out in nature. Let me go ahead and continue before I freak out. Colors of the Lady. Let me see if I can bring up an example. No, I'm too lazy to bend down and pick it up. Yeah. But still, you got the Colors of the Lady in this nice piece of art. Modern 1930s earthenware, whatever you want to call it. For a ball. Is that a triangular sign right there for a ball? For a ball jar. Yeah, I know you guys are saying I'm nuts. Perfect triangles. We had a good time this week. We did. I know it was rough. Yep. No big deal. Metatron symbols. Fit it within the puzzle within the cube. That's all. In different perspectives. Yes, as always. Moving along. We'll get to that later. Have the moonstone. I know it looks like I collected all this stuff from one single location. No, it's a collection of like 3 of them. Like the Trinity. Number 3. Yeah. Nice little white quartz right here. Needs to be tumbled to bring out the beauty even more. Maybe I should have left it out there. This piece here, add it to the collection. That's all. Fish tank later, I think. If I ever get one the size of a tractor trailer, we'll be alright. Could you imagine? Like the Georgia Aquarium. In my own place. What a place to go. I'll tell you what though. Let me keep on moving with it. Have the questionables right here. Questionable artifacts. But there's about 3 of these that are pretty authentic. They are. They're just amateur. Really amateur. Broken off by time. This one. That's a preform. Yep. That one's broken. Probably a fake. I don't know. Probably a fake. I don't know. Gotta get out their microscope. Here's some kind of preform. Yep. They broke it and said screw it. Toss it in the creek. This young guy is going to come by 10,000 years from now and collect it. And then you have the beginning of the authentics. Of course. These are some large jokers right here. But these are not arrowheads or points. These are something else. Look at the napping on that thing right here. Alright, screw it. Come on, guys. You know I can see the face every time I look at some piece of nature. The one who made it. Dang it, there goes the face right there. Man, you guys are crazy. Centered screen. Looking down to the right, which is technically their left. You look very presidential. Only my eyes could see that, but nobody else's. Hidden with the nature of the rock. Yeah, but look at the napping on that thing. Look at that. Look at the micro napping on this blade right here. I'm worried that this was a part of a large axe head or something. And the rest of it is gone. It could be. But look at that. I almost had a heart attack when I first saw this thing. They worked this thing like crazy. Look at that beautiful work right there. The art of time. Reflections can tell you a lot about history, if you know what I mean. But you guys don't know that. Let me move on to the next large piece we have here. That's the bottom of something. It is. You saw this captured on camera before it started a thunderstorm and rain on us? But look at that. It's been halved. I can't say that with my sinuses. Something liquefied is going to be thrown on the table. Yeah, in my studio. Yeah, but that is a humongous joker right there. Some kind of thumb scraper, whatever it may be. Look at the scalloped edges on that thing. Yeah, who knows? It probably just went on the end of some kind of stick like that. I don't know. And it was an axe head. A hand axe. but historic nonetheless. Dang. And look at this little tiny one right here. Same deal, different concept, different time. Probably separated by about 3,000 years. Maybe more, maybe less. Look at the micronapping on that thing. That's what I love about the light. You don't need a microscope for this kind of stuff right here. Look at that. You know exactly what that is. Some kind of cutting tool that they put on the end of a stick or something. Or a thumb scraper. Held just like that. About 7,000 years old for that one. Man, all this stuff is starting to back up big time. And I think this is just some kind of sandstone preform. That's exactly what that is. I have a few knives in my collection that look exactly like this. Either this one was completely made and it just got worn down by the waters of eternity, rolling around with time. Or it could have been just a preform knife. Yeah, they just didn't get it good enough. Not enough time in their life. But still, let me move on to the other part of the collection right here, the real authentics. Well, besides the big boys here. There are a few pieces here that are very proud to be, very proud of, basically. Damn. I'm looking. That's why I stutter all the time, because I'm always looking in 20 different directions at one time, if you know what I mean. Because I'm interested in everything. Look at that one. Top's broken. What a shame. We have the bottom, no pun intended. But this one. I was puzzled about this one. For real, I was. I had no idea what I had here. I thought it was just a broken piece of quartz. Until I actually took a deeper look and put it into the right perspective. What you're looking at is the correct perspective. We might have a rare item on our hands right here. At least 9 to 10,000 years old, maybe 11. Look at the little wings right here. 1, 2. You have the concave, convex, whatever, bottom. It's been napped. That is a weird looking point right there. It won't even focus. I knew I had something when I found this on camera before that chilly thunderstorm moved in. That right there is an authentic piece. Right there. Look at that. Proud to add it to Da Vinci's collection. Moving along, Da Vinci style, as always. Small point. Found that on a warm sunny day. Wind was blowing about 50 miles an hour. I wasn't supposed to be there. I wasn't. But they probably drugged me back out there to recover that thing. Yeah. Nice little piece right here. Last piece we found that afternoon. About this time that night. Was it last night? I'm losing track of time. Losing track of time, Da Vinci style. But the next piece is what you're looking at. The very first ever in my collection. A flaked granite arrowhead. Gotta be. Found on Wednesday, I think it was, Wednesday night. About the same time. About 8:15 when I was panicking out there. Because it was getting dark. And they showed me up the creek. They said there's something you need to use your eyes to try to find, Da Vinci. And we found it. We did. Look at that. Looks like all the other ones we always find. Different material. Another piece of monumental history right here. Flaked granite. Gotta be careful with that one. Pieces are still falling off like it was made yesterday. Probably just fell out of the bank. Broken tip right there. Sure enough. The middle portion of a very monumental piece right here. Napped edges on both sides. That was a humongous point. We just found the middle part. Oh well, better luck next time than the leftovers. But they're still historic. They are. Yeah. Broken tip right here. That one's still kind of intact. Amateur. And then you have this one. A little tiny one. Haven't found a piece like this before, but the top is broken. Paper thin almost. That's a cool looking piece right there. Everything gets added to the historic pile like always. You know how our game is, but you're too busy checking out the thing on the top left hand corner. The prize find of the week. Dang, I don't know what to say about this one, guys. I don't. Found on that chilly night. About 7:30. You saw it on camera. Thunderstorm was rolling through. Dropping 1 degree every 5 minutes just about. It went from 75 down to 59 in less than 45 minutes. Man, what a historic find this is for all of us. It is. I just don't know what to say. I don't. But there's one thing I definitely have to say about it, that we're lucky enough to recover such an item. A stone bone. Vertebrae. Gotta be a vertebrae. Look at the size. I don't have a ruler. What the heck am I doing? That's a stone bone. It's a vertebrae from a very large mammal, possibly. Who knows? Look at the size of this thing. We are so lucky to find this. We are. And recover it before it's lost forever. And I do mean forever. It is definitely turned into stone. I tapped on it with a nail. I did. And then you can tap on it with your thumbnail. And listen to the ring within it. Turned into stone. They sawed that thing like crazy. I don't know what this could have been. I don't know if this was a part of jewelry or what. Part of a necklace? Part of a ring? Look how this thing fits on my finger. Yeah, I have pretty big hands. I do. I do. Seriously. Look at that on the middle finger. That could be a very monumental piece of history right here. And I tell you one thing though, from my experience in archaeology and geology and what it takes to turn bone to stone, this is at least 11 to 12,000 years old, because this is almost solid rock. Almost. But there's something deep inside of it you don't see. Or did you see? I know exactly how they cut this thing, and they left an imprint right on the inside. That's possibly the drill tool, an imprint of the drill tool that they used to cut the bones in half to create this ring. Part of a necklace. Part of, I don't know. I have no clue. The technologies that they held back then, that they developed. But there's another one too. You can barely see it. Where is it, by the way? I saw another one just like it. A smaller version of it. Yeah, but let's just focus on that one right there. I know I don't have the correct lighting. I don't. I need to work on that, don't I? Yeah. But that tells me that some kind of sandstone tool or some kind of rope or I don't know what that is. But that's possibly what they used to cut this thing in equal portions. Dang. What a historic item. I'm going to cherish this for the rest of my life. And then I'm going to donate it. I am. I have no family. I have nothing. I'm poor as you know what. But I love to build that foundation. Are those eyes I'm looking at that helped create this thing. I see that bridge, that nose. I do. Always did, always will.
Don't tell me that's the face of me. The eyes of me. I know you see that contrast right in the center of the screen. You guys do great work. You do. Trying to protect that time in a way. Leave stuff for us to find. Yeah, part of the laws of nature. Man. You have cool looking eyes back 15,000 years ago. Let me get off this thing right quick. Yeah. Perfect objects right here. Historic, as you know what. Yeah. Let me go ahead and get on with it. Let me go ahead and enjoy my Saturday tomorrow. Who knows what we're going to find out there in heaven. See you guys in the next video.